Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm so excited to join you again this week. And if you are just now joining in while we're waiting for everyone, if you will just drop me a hello in the chat, would love to know where you're tuning in from and who is listening. And just real quick, let me check my text. It looks like we are connected on LinkedIn as well as Facebook, I believe. Double checking here on Facebook, and we are connected on YouTube. So, again, drop me a hello in the chat and just a little housekeeping here. If you're joining me over on Facebook, please go to streamyard.com/Facebook and give Facebook and StreamYard permission to speak to each other. And when you do that, that way it will show me who is leaving a comment. Otherwise, it just says Facebook user. And I always love to know who is actually talking to us. So do that. If you've already done that on your device, I don't think you'll need to do it again. So I'll just leave that up for a few minutes and be sure, like I said, to hop over there. So if I am new to you and you are new to me, welcome. I am so excited and looking forward to meeting you and getting to know you better. So let me tell you, though, a little bit about myself. My name is Beverly Smith, and I am the founder of Career Success Strategies. I'm also the former owner of a staffing and recruiting firm. So I know firsthand what hiring managers are looking for, and I use that knowledge to help mid, senior, and executive level professionals build their resumes. I help them with their LinkedIn branding. We help them with their job search and interview strategies, all that good stuff, all so that they can land the career of their dreams. So, last week I had a special guest. Bethany Wallace had returned to the show with us. So I think it may be her third appearance. I had to go back and check. She's kind of a regular, and we love Bethany so much. But she came to talk to us all about how to handle workplace conflict with grace and using your Christian values. She had a ton of great insight to share. So if you missed it, you can go back over to my YouTube channel, which is at Beverly Smith Resumes right there, and you can check that out, and it will be there for you. And you'll need to click on the live tab. Let me throw that in there. They're not always on the main page. I'll just admit I have not delved into all the ins and outs of working with YouTube, but at least my videos are there and they're on the live tab. Click there. You can actually go binge watch all the episodes if you want. While you're over there on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell to get notified when I do post over there. So, but that was a great episode. This week, though, we do have it's just me. I'm not having anyone joining me, but I am excited to talk to you all about LinkedIn and why I feel like it is so important to be active on the LinkedIn platform, even though you may not be actively job searching. So I'm going to share 3 key reasons why LinkedIn is a vital tool for ongoing career growth. They are staying relevant, building relationships, and creating opportunities. If you have questions while we go, or you want to share a comment with me, please do so. Leave a comment. I will be checking those, and I'm happy to answer any questions along the way too. So I realize that most of this audience has already discovered LinkedIn, and most of you likely already realize that it is more than just a place to post your resume and search for your next job. That being said, so many of you are still not fully utilizing the platform, and most of you are missing out on future opportunities. So I'm going to share some statistics with you. LinkedIn has over 1 billion users on the platform. Is that crazy or what? I mean, who would have thought a billion? And another interesting statistic is that only 4 to 5% of those billion users are actually posting on LinkedIn. Most of you, I know it, are merely scrolling, or maybe you're doing it from your desktop. You're just merely scrolling. And what is really cool about LinkedIn, though, is that most people come to the LinkedIn platform to learn. So I want to dive in and talk about the first reason to stay active on LinkedIn. LinkedIn helps you to stay relevant in your industry. It is a great way for you to keep up to date with industry trends, developments, insights. And what's great about LinkedIn is that you can easily follow industry leaders. You can participate in discussions, whether that is on LinkedIn groups or just from commenting on posts or responding to comments within those posts that you were commenting on. Such a great way there. And with LinkedIn, you can also very easily establish your own thought leadership. You can do that by sharing articles that others have written. And then when you do that, you want to add your own thoughts of why that article is share worthy in your opinion, or what you found to be insightful with it. You can also create your own content, which can be like a simple post about your industry or even the company that you work for. And you can also write articles on LinkedIn, or you can use LinkedIn's newsletter feature to create a monthly or say semi-monthly newsletter. One interesting fact about LinkedIn is that it is SEO friendly. So the content that you produce, the articles that you write, so to speak, very likely are going to be found on a Google search. So maybe you don't want to set up your own website and write a blog, but you can, in effect, you could be writing a blog or a newsletter right there on LinkedIn. And if later on you decide maybe to set up a website, you've already got content that you could go and put on. And there are people that, even though they are not in business for themselves, they do set up their own personal website to further their thought leadership. So these are things that help showcase your knowledge in your field or your industry. And remember what I said earlier, only 4% of the users on LinkedIn are actually putting out content. So this space is not crowded or oversaturated. This not only keeps you relevant, but it also positions you as someone who adds value to your personal community. So let me just check over and see if we've got any comments. I'm not seeing anything yet. But like I said, if you've got a comment, please feel free to leave that, or a question. And then we're going to move on into our next reason that you should be active on LinkedIn, and that is to build and nurture relationships. So let's face it, LinkedIn is a powerful networking tool. And networking isn't just for job seeking, but if you start networking right now, when you do decide to go look for another position, you are going to be miles ahead. And trust me when I say this, your future self is going to thank you for laying this foundation long before you need it. I work with a lot of job seekers who have not been active on the LinkedIn platform, and this is something that we've got to stop and rebuild. So building and nurturing professional relationships is crucial for long-term career success. And one of the things I really like about LinkedIn is the ability to reach people beyond your local circle. So this is great, especially for those of you who may be looking for remote work down the road too, is you don't want to just be networking locally, but you can network way beyond that. LinkedIn offers an easy way for you to connect with your peers, your colleagues, and industry leaders. Staying engaged on the platform allows you to foster those relationships. So that's another reason, yet again, for, as we already talked about, commenting and engaging with the content of others. People oftentimes are going to post about maybe personal achievements or milestones or things that their company is doing. And so you can join in and celebrate and congratulating them. So that's just one way to build and nurture that relationships. Another thing that I would encourage you to do is to follow those companies that you admire and then connect with their employees. It is such a super simple way for you to grow and to develop relationships as well as your network. One thing that you can do as well as you can click on the bell on those company pages that's there in that right-hand corner. If you will click on that, you can set up your notifications to receive notifications every time that company posts. And then that way you can go and easily, it's going to show up in your notifications. You don't have to go hunt for it. You can go and click on that post. You can engage with it. But another trick that I love is you can actually see who else is engaging with that post. And from there, you can determine, is that someone that needs to be in your network? Is that someone that would be good for you to know? And then you can reach out and connect with them as well. So most people I found are going to be really receptive to connecting, and especially y'all, if you are consistently adding value by commenting and posting yourself, and that they're going to, when they go and view your profile to see if they're going to accept your connection request, they're going to see the quality that you are bringing to LinkedIn, and they're going to want to connect with you. Trust me on this. There are so many ways that you can build and nurture on relationships on LinkedIn. So those are just a few to get you started. All right. The third reason you should be staying active on LinkedIn and not just merely scrolling, but this is creating new opportunities. And so this is where the magic begins, really starts to happen. And this is the result of you showing up consistently and engaging, not just scrolling, but when you strategically grow your connections, those doors of opportunity, I promise you, are going to start to open. And I'm not just talking about your next job opportunity, though that most can and most likely will happen. What I'm talking about here are collaboration opportunities, potential partnerships, prospective clients or customers in your current role. There can also be board opportunities. You may be asked to be a speaker at an event that is related to your field or to your industry. You may also come across opportunities to publish articles or even write books. There are just so many possibilities that can result from your activity on LinkedIn. And you just never know who might be taking notice of your expertise and will reach out with an offer you hadn't even considered before. These kinds of unexpected opportunities often arise just when you're visible, when you're engaged and you're sharing your knowledge, just like we've talked about. So now you can see that LinkedIn is more than just a job board, and it's more than just a great place to come hang out and learn. You can actually leverage LinkedIn for long-term career growth. So to wrap it up, staying active on LinkedIn allows you to stay relevant in your industry, build and nurture relationships, and create new opportunities for yourself. So we've covered a lot of ground in this short time, and I'm really curious, what's been your biggest takeaway? Let me know in the comments And I'm going to check to see if we've got any comments. I don't see anything so far. Let me run over here and check over here. Not seeing anything on Facebook as well. So anyway, while you may be commenting right now and while you're doing that, I will just go on to say that, excuse me, here's the deal. In the interest of time, we have barely scratched the surface of how to use LinkedIn effectively. There is so much more you can and should be doing to leverage LinkedIn. So to help you get started, I invite you to download your LinkedIn Success Blueprint. And I'm going to put a link in the chat. This is a step-to-step, easy for me to say, a step-by-step guide or checklist that's going to help walk you through the exact steps that you need to take in order to get started and leverage LinkedIn. So let me drop that in the chat here. Hopefully that will go. I'm also going to throw it up on, I believe I've got it. Yeah, I've got the banner right here. So if you want to go there, I invite you to download this free checklist just for you. Like I said, it'll help you get started and begin to leverage LinkedIn. Also, guys, if you know that you want to go deeper, and this is one of my team's favorite things to do, is help you with LinkedIn. My team and I can help you brand yourself and create your profile so that it's unique to you, makes you stand out as the professional that you are. And then I can also come in and coach you through building your personal brand on LinkedIn. So I invite you, if you are interested in doing that, just send me a DM, or you are more than welcome to, let me throw this in the chat. You are more than welcome to put, sign up for a consult or book a consultation with me. Hopefully that worked. There we go. And Cynthia said, would I share my YouTube again? Yes, I certainly will, Cynthia. Hang on. Let me run over. It's at Beverly Smith Resume. So it's pretty simple. Easy to get there. And I have all of my live streams. I've been going live for a year now. So I've got a lot of great topics there. Feel free to run over and enjoy those. And again, if you have questions, you can always DM me, reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions. And let me just get back over. Okay. Let me double check and see if we've got any more comments. I don't see anything over there. Okay. So, I also want to add, if you are looking for your next role, if you are actually job searching, I want to tell you that I totally understand that job searching can be overwhelming. Sometimes it feels like a full-time job itself, and I understand that. I have been in the employment industry for, oh my goodness, y'all, I'm sad to say it's almost 30 years. Can you believe that? Don't go at it alone. If you are a mid, senior, or executive level professional, if you're a sales professional, my team and I are here to help you craft a resume that is going to and guide you through the search, through the interview process. We can also help you with your LinkedIn branding, get you all set up that way. And again, I've already put this link in there, but you can book a complimentary consultation with me to discuss that even further. So, again, we've covered a lot of information. So glad to have everyone joining us today. And thank you so much. I will be back next Wednesday at the same time, 12:30 Central Standard, 1:30 Eastern. And so I look forward to seeing you on my next live stream, and you have a great rest of your week.